want to welcome everyone to the Dobbin House. It is so exciting to be here today, and I'm thrilled to have all of you here. This is fantastic. For the announcement of the special Dobbin House Square that is going to be created right next to the Dobbin House. It's going to be a public community park that is right next to the oldest house in Gettysburg, the Dobbin House. The Dobbin House was built by the Reverend Alexander Dobbin in 1776, which means that the Dobbin House is the exact same age as the United States of America. States Constitution, with a few civil rights amendments, and also we're going, because we're Gettysburg, they're giving us the Gettysburg Address. So Charles Gable is going to speak a little bit more about that. But we're also, besides the charters, we're also going to be getting a Pennsylvania Semiquincentennial Liberty Bell. It's life-size, just like the original Liberty Bell, and it's going to be here to be a reminder of the legacy of, first of all, the early settlers who came to this area, which was called the Marsh Creek Settlement, and that includes Reverend Dobbin, and also includes my 6th great-grandfather, who came to here. His name was Johann Adam Dick, came to what is now Adams County in 1738. I'm the 9th generation to live here. And so we also are looking at the bell to represent all the thousands of soldiers that came to Gettysburg during the 1863 Battle of Gettysburg. And all of these people came in the name of liberty. And to give us a little bit more history, I'd like to introduce Tim Smith. Tim is the official historian of Adams County. And we're pleased to have a few words from Tim.
Thank you, Jackie. You know, I've been associated with the Adams County Historical Society for about 40 years. Since I first moved to town in the 1980s. And ever since I have worked at the Historical Society, I have known Jackie White. She has served on and off on our board of directors for the entire time that I worked there, serving many terms as the president of the board of directors. And of course, she was part of the team that was responsible for us building our new location and opening up our new Gettysburg Beyond the Battle Museum. And she took an active role in the construction of our building. Jackie was heavily involved in the bicentennial celebration in Adams County in the year 2000. And I was the historian doing historical bus tours of the county. And so, you know, I grew to know Jackie then when she was heavily involved in the history of all of Adams County. And of course, here, 25 years later, during the semi-quincentennial of the American Revolution of our country, Jackie and the Dobbin House are taking the lead in efforts to commemorate the Dobbin House Square. And of course, it will illustrate the founding documents of our country. You know, what could be more appropriate than to highlight these documents at the site of a building that was actually under construction at the very same time that the Declaration of Independence was being written. And of course, it's not far from another of the documents are highlighting the site of Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So, you know, we at Gettysburg History and the Adams County Historical Society looked forward to the completion of this project. And of course, we look forward to generations of visitors viewing these particular documents at this very historic site. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Charles Gable, the manager of Gettysburg.
Good afternoon, everyone, on this soon-to-be rainy Monday afternoon. So thank you for having us inside to keep us out of yelling just a little bit. Today is a special day for Gettysburg as we break ground on a project that honors our nation's founding principles while investing in our community's future. On behalf of Gettysburg Borough, I want to extend our sincere gratitude to Foundation Forward for its generous gift of the Charters of Freedom. Foundation Forward's mission is to teach and preserve American history and civics, and to our founding documents accessible, to make our founding documents accessible in communities across the country. By bringing the Declaration of Independence, the United States Constitution, and the Bill of Rights here to Gettysburg, they are helping ensure that residents, students, veterans, and visitors alike can reflect on the freedoms and responsibilities that define us as Americans. We are especially honored that this will be Pennsylvania's first installation of the Charters of Freedom, further establishing Gettysburg as a place where Americans come to learn from the past and renew their appreciation for the principles of liberty and self-government. It is also especially meaningful that the Gettysburg Address will be presented here alongside these founding documents. The Declaration of Independence gave voice to our nation's ideals. The Constitution established the framework for our government, and Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address renewed our commitment to those principles during one of our nation's darkest hours. Together, these documents tell the story of America's founding, preservation, and continued pursuit of freedom and equality. There is no more fitting place than Gettysburg to reflect on the enduring ideals that have shaped our nation's 250 years. I also want to thank the Dobbin House for its extraordinary contribution of this space for Pennsylvania's Semiquincentennial Bell and this soon-to-be very beautiful park. Together, these additions will enhance our community, create a welcoming public gathering place, and draw visitors to Steinmore Avenue, supporting both our heritage tourism economy and our many fine local businesses. As Pennsylvania and our nation commemorate America's 250th anniversary, Dobbin House Park and the Semiquincentennial Bell will serve as lasting reminders of the ideals that gave birth to our country. The Bell connects Gettysburg to a statewide celebration of liberty, democracy, and civic responsibility, while this park creates a place where residents and visitors can gather to reflect on our shared history and the enduring promise of freedom. It is especially fitting that these tributes will stand alongside the Charters of Freedom, bringing together the documents, symbols, and values that continue to unite us as Americans. As we celebrate these gifts, it is fitting to recognize Reverend Alexander Dobbin, whose vision and craftsmanship gave Gettysburg one of its most enduring landmarks. 2.5 centuries later, its legacy continues to shape and enrich our community. It is a testament to the strength of that legacy that the Dobbin House continues to invest in Gettysburg and help preserve the stories and values that define our community. This project is also a wonderful example of what can be accomplished through public-private partnerships. When community organizations, businesses, foundations, and local government work together, we can create lasting improvements that benefit everyone. Today's groundbreaking is proof that collaboration can preserve our history, beautify our town, strengthen our economy, and create meaningful places that future generations will enjoy. So thank you to everyone who helped make this project possible. I look forward to returning here in August to celebrate its completion and the many residents and visitors who will experience this space during America's 250th commemoration and for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I'd like to introduce Marcy Kropp. Marcy has a shop here at Gettysburg. It's called Rosie's Collection, and she's just down the street. She is also an officer with the Steinway Avenue Business Improvement District. Marcy.
I'll just say a few brief words here. On behalf of the Steinway Avenue Business Improvement District, I'd like to congratulate and throw our full support behind Jackie and the Dobbin House here on today's groundbreaking of the Charters of Freedom Park. This is a wonderful gift to our community and a lasting legacy to our history that happened here in Gettysburg. We're excited to see this project come to life and look forward to witnessing the impact for the generations to come here in Gettysburg. Thank you.
And lastly, I'd like to introduce Ray Mangus. Ray is a pre-construction manager with Conewago Enterprises, and they are the lead contractors for Dobbin House Square.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everyone from the Dobbin House. On behalf of Conewago Enterprises, we are grateful, extremely grateful for this opportunity to put our name in history with the Dobbin House and everyone else associated with Gettysburg in this great project. We can't do it alone. There's many different faces and names that came together to do this work. We are just a small part of it. Hopefully we can leave a lasting impression to you, Jackie, and the entire Dobbin House community here. C.S. Davidson, just to name a few. C.S. Davidson, C.E. Williams, Andy Baird, Heating and Cooling, Carl Franz, Plumbing, just to name a few, not to mention, Jackie, some of your fine employees that have been a huge help with this. We could not have done it alone. Like I said, we were just a small part. But again, we're grateful for this opportunity, and thank you again, Jackie. You said to keep it short and sweet, the rain is coming, so I'll let you go. Thank you very much.
Lastly, I could go on saying thank you for an hour, not only to the 11 separate contractors that we're dealing with to work on the park, but also the many citizens of Gettysburg, the borough, the organizations that have all worked together to give us their support, which made this all happen. If it weren't for all of you, many of you in this room, this would not be doing this now. And I can't thank you enough. It's just wonderful to have the support of the community to make this dream actually come true. So I want to say that the contractors especially have been a real pleasure to work with, and I can tell that they actually understand the historic significance of what they're doing for this park. They understand that the Charters of Freedom and the Bell, they have told us that they're being built to last 300 to 500 years. And so it's many generations ahead that are going to come and enjoy the fruits of the labor that these men are doing. And so what I'd like to do now is gather these fellas together so we can go out and just play in the dirt with some shovels. And I definitely am going to take their pictures because I'm going to put those pictures in the Adams County Historical Society, so that 300 to 500 years from now, these people will be able to say, look, that was my great-great-great-great-grandpa, and he helped to make this. So the pictures and your names will be preserved for history. Thank you. So let's meet outside.